Come with us to fly to Orlando, Florida from Terminal 2 Manchester. We done a quick check-in through Virgin because we'd done it all online. Then we decided to go through security and have a look in duty free. There is so much to do in Terminal 2. Like honestly, I'm kind of a bit gutted that we did have the lounge booked because there's so many shops here and it is gone huge. I did not actually expect it to be this big, but unfortunately we did have the lounge booked, and I'm going to show you in the 1903 lounge. Is it actually worth the upgraded price? I think we paid around £59, and I think it is really worth it. You have unlimited drink. You can help yourself to any of these drinks that are in the fridge. Any of the alcoholic drinks are all included. You just go up, you grab a glass, grab some ice, obviously get a mixer, and you can have as much of this as you want. And even when the bottle empties, they are quickly enough to remove it and change the bottle. It is brilliant. And of course, they've got ice, they've got all sorts of alcohol. Like if you ask for it, they've got it. And even if they don't have it, they will always go and check to see if they do have any in the back. And they will also make you some drinks as well if you're a little bit worried about that. Now let's move on to the breakfast. There is so much choice. You are spoiled for choice. And I think again, for £50, this is definitely worth it because you do have around 2.5 hours here. So you can get a little bit when you first get there and just go back and help yourself to all this food. And like I said, is that they make it fresh. They'll always bring more out, especially when it goes low. So much bacon and sausages, and even like the little things like the cereals were there. And again, plenty of choice to choose from. They have some already in the containers if obviously you wanted something different. So many jams and honeys and even pastries. These were unreal, by the way, guys. And you can also take some with you on the plane. So we obviously packed up some lunch, but we didn't even need to. And of course, they're always on top, like I said, with restocking. And there's so many comfy chairs and good views to look out the window. But before you knew it, we were boarding our plane and we could not wait. We decided to go premium with Virgin, which we were a little bit worried about because the last time we went, it wasn't the best service, but we thought we'd give it another go. And of course, you get your standard headset, you get a pillow, and you also do get a blanket. They are all so comfy to use, but I normally just bring my own stuff, so I end up putting it above the head locker. They also give you a menu of what to expect throughout the flight. And I was a little bit shocked because the last time I didn't think it was this good. Like they had so much choice for when you actually do get served. I could not believe it. And I was like, okay, we're going to test the food and see if it is up to standard. Now, of course, you do have your tray at the side, which is hidden away nice and neatly as well, which I absolutely do love because there's nothing worse than when you have to literally get it out of the back of the chair of someone else. So I actually like this touch. They also had plug sockets, which worked. I tried them, as well as some comfy chairs to sit on and use. Again, brilliant little touch, and you'd be surprised at how handy these actually are, especially if you're like me who sleeps very uncomfortable. We also got a welcome drink, which obviously had a little bit of bubbly in mine, and we got to watch the plane take off. And before you knew it, we were getting food. This for me was definitely an 8 out of 10. I think it was brilliant for plane food. And my partner said his was like a 6 out of 10. It was okay, but it wasn't obviously the best. And then it was the dessert. And I'm going to show you my actual like go of this dessert. Really sweet. I don't know. But it's nice, but it's not nice. I don't know how to explain it. I think the meat was nice, or I don't know. Like a hamster food. I don't know. Virgin Premium. And of course, straight away, they give us some mini magnums just to obviously cool down because the plane was quite warm and it was a lovely, nice touch. My partner really enjoyed his. And then again, there was just more food. Like you didn't even need to take food from the lounge. They were literally piling it on you. And I'm so happy they were because it was such a nice little touch not having to actually try and buy food. And for me, the macaroons are what I absolutely love. I think I must have ordered more because I remember eating about 9 or 10 macaroons. That's how bad. But before you knew it, we had landed in Orlando and we had picked up our car and we were so happy.